Welcome back to my channel, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. So last week I had the chance to meet with my ladies over at Surface Art in Kent, which is one of my most favorite tile suppliers in the area, and we had such a great turnout on that video. It was all about kitchen backsplash ideas for 2020, and in case you've missed it, I will have a link below in the description for you to go check it out. Now, because the video was so great, I thought, hey, you know what? Let's dive a little bit deeper into the whole kitchen backsplash topic. So today I will show you guys a kitchen backsplash gallery, simply a few pictures that show cool backsplash ideas. We're not going to overcomplicate anything, but just the most common things that you see out there. I will point out how people are doing it with like some pointers, what's happening, so you know how to achieve it for your own kitchen. So if you are designing your own kitchen right now, if you have friends remodeling, or you simply like to geek out on this whole kitchen design stuff like I do, this is definitely your video to watch. Now, really quick before we get started, guys, do me a favor, hit that like button on this video and go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I teach you all of the ins and outs on kitchen design and remodeling so you can be successful on your own project. Guys, my name is Kerstin, kitchen designer with King's Kitchen, your kitchen design and remodeling center in Tacoma, Washington. Now let's get started. All right, so let's take a look at these pictures that I will show you. And first, let's start with tile backsplash. You can either run your backsplash in a single row along your countertop, but in most cases using tile, people are really loving the look of running it all the way up to the bottom of the wall cabinet. So as you can see here, so it's about an 18-inch space you have from your countertop to your wall cabinet, and people are loving to run the tile full height. We call it a full height backsplash, as you can see in this picture. There are long, thinner tiles, as you can see in this picture, that have been more of a traditional look, but I still have a lot of clients that like this look, and of course then you can achieve the full height tile backsplash with a lot of different tiles. This is just an example picture. Again, if you take a look at our last week's video about the different tile trends for 2020, you get a lot of inspiration there too. Next in tile backsplashes, this picture shows us a marble subway tile with a featured tile rectangle. So a featured tile as a rectangle behind the range. Whenever you are using a stronger vent hood, for example, like this vent hood you see in this picture, or like free hanging vent hoods, you have a lot more space behind your range. And I love adding a detail like this, and it just really gives it like a whole focal point for your eyes to go to. And another thing to know is that smaller detailed tiles, as you can see here, they're usually more expensive. So you can use a larger tile that is more cost effective on the main perimeter, and then you can use a really cool special tile that you find as a feature behind the range, as in this picture, and you can keep your overall project costs down. This next picture shows an elongated subway tile, but installed as in a so-called herringbone, which is just one of my absolute favorite patterns right now for installing longer styled subway tiles, and it just looks very, very elegant. So a cool way to take your traditional subway tile, get a longer version and then install it in a different pattern, and that also is a really cool focal point for your eyes to go to. In this picture that I found from one of our cabinet suppliers, Belmont, you can see a more modern way of stacking tiles. And also, instead of stopping the tile right underneath the wall cabinets, you can let the tile run all the way to the ceiling. And we've been seeing that a lot in like more modern farmhouse designs, on HGTV. People are running the tile more up to the ceiling, so that's been very popular too. And of course, something else you see here is just a cool way of stacking tile for a more contemporary look. So this is a very cool statement, a bit more labor intensive, but really worth it for the overall look. Now on this next picture, let's talk about stone or quartz backsplash options. So in this picture, it shows you the most common way of using a stone or hard surface as a backsplash, simply by adding your standard 4-inch tall matching backsplash. It's a very traditional look. It's the most affordable way of adding a backsplash, and most standard builders use this backsplash option as kind of their basic option to get your backsplash done. In this next picture, again, a really cool picture I found from Belmont Cabinets on their website. And in this picture, we are a lot more dramatic by using the stone as a full height backsplash. It looks very elegant. Obviously, it's great if you don't like to see any grout lines. So you simply use the matching quartz and just run it all the way up to the wall cabinets. If you look to the left of the picture, you can even see a part of the quartz runs all the way into the ceiling. And in this kitchen, they've even added a feature tile behind the range. So take a closer look here behind the range. So this area adds more depth to the whole design, and just again is a little bit more of a feature behind the range there. So very cool what they did in this. In this next picture is a between height. So we kind of see a between height of the 4-inch and the full height stone backsplash. And I'm really liking this kind of look for more contemporary styles right now. You take your quartz countertop and only pull it up to about 8 to 10 inches. I see this more and more and becoming really popular, especially again with more contemporary designs. It's important your countertop thickness is not super chunky, so you would use a 2 cm thick surface rather than your standard 3 cm for this to look really good. By the way, really quick, I'm about to show you a lot more cool pictures on how to do your kitchen backsplash. But before we look at them, take one quick second, like this video, and make sure to drop your comments below if you have any questions at all. And let me know which of these kitchen backsplash options are your absolute favorites. I'd love to know, guys. Okay, now let's look at some pictures of other ways to create a backsplash. This picture shows a kitchen using the matching high textured laminate from the countertops as your backsplash. So this is most often seen in modern designs, especially European inspired designs where we use a lot more textured laminate and really high quality laminate or so-called work surface countertops, and then you can just run the matching material right up as a backsplash. So it looks very cool in this picture. This next picture looks very, very clean and is using a full height glass backsplash. This is something we see a lot in Europe. It's super clean, no grout lines. I've seen this style combined where you have a 4-inch matching quartz backsplash and then a piece of full height glass backsplash behind the countertop or range area only. It's really all up to you and your personal style and creativity how you want to use this, but glass has become a lot more popular, as I said, a lot more popular and in use in Europe, and definitely another option to think about. And last but not least, something I truly love is to use wallpaper as your backsplash. Yes, you've heard right, wallpaper. Now, you do have to be careful what kind of wallpaper. If it's not water resistant, you can protect and cover it with clear glass, which we've just seen before, so that's a good combination to use as well. Or there are companies that you can use to actually add clear acrylic. But if you find water resistant wallpaper, as in this picture, you can just apply it right to the wall. The cool thing about wallpaper is that you can really create a stunning setting, way different from tile. So a very, very cool, unique look right here. All right, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this little kitchen backsplash gallery, just with some pointers and ideas if you're designing your kitchen on some different options for your backsplash. Make sure to give me a like on this video and also drop your comments. I want to know if you have any questions and also which of these kitchen backsplash options were your favorites. Thanks so much for watching again. I will see you guys next time.